Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm so happy to be back posting hair videos. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do the flip over method on curly hair. I did not use any heat on her hair to achieve this style. So if you guys want to see how I flip it from the right side to the left side, then go ahead and continue watching. Mwah. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to speed through these parts right here. It's just self-explanatory. I'm just leaving out the front row of her hair, her edges out, braiding those out the way, and then I'm going to do straight back braids. After I do the straight back braids, I'm going to sew a weaving net on top just to give it more space to sew on top of and give it more security since she has some thin spots on her hair. It's going to give her more stability and give her more coverage and help her sewing last better and all that good stuff. So basically everything is self-explanatory. I'm going to sew the tracks in on a curve. That way more of the hair could be full at the front and you don't have any gappy areas. As you can see, I curved the tracks. The back is going to be low, and then once you get towards the front, as you can see, they curve all the way up to the front. I like to do the tracks close together, especially in the front, again, so it can be full. I'm going to keep doing that over and over until I get to the top. And once I get to the top, I'm going to start tracking them straight across and not curved, because that's kind of how they're going to end up anyway. And then after I do it straight across, like horizontal, Then I'm going to figure out where she normally wants to wear her side is. Like once she want to wear her how she wants her hair to fall. How she wants her hair to fall for the most part is how I'm going to determine how I'm going to lay the tracks at the top. So if she says that she wants her hair to fall to the right side, I'm going to do most of the tracking on the left. And then that way it can flip over to the right side and then not have any spaces or gaps. That way you can like see the tracks. Now, if she said she normally wears it to the left, I'm going to do it in the opposite order. But as you can see, for the most part, you can flip it to the left or the right side. It really doesn't matter. But I do tend to do more hair to whatever, I tend to sew hair more so depending on what type of, depending on what side she wants her tracks. What side she wants her part kind of to fall on. Okay, at this point, you're going to start sewing straight across. You're going to flip the tracks. Make sure the tracks are not doubled, because when they're doubled and you have thick wefts, they're going to be bulky. So if you have thick wefts, make sure you do this part single. Even though I doubled the whole time, make sure you do it single at the front. That way, like I said, it can lay a little smoother. And then when you time to folding and trying to cut things, you don't have to cut so much hair and it's thick. It's just a nuisance. So this is the part you're going to start layering it. You're going to start sewing it horizontal. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to start curving the horizontal tracks more towards the front. I'm going to do that for about 1 or 2 tracks. After that, you see I have a small space at the front. Now I'm going to start cutting little pieces and then sewing them down. Now, when it comes to the little pieces, you don't want to make the little pieces separate. You kind of want to curve all the pieces in together. That way it covers the space, if that makes sense. So like one end of the weft should be curving up in the front. And then whenever you're tracking another weft, you're going to curve that kind of in the same spot. And then curve, you get what I'm saying? Like you're going to kind of try to combine and mesh them together. That way it's more so seamless. That way when you flip over, you're not seeing spaces and gaps. Sorry. That way you're not seeing spaces and gaps in the style. Okay, so at this point, everything is sewn in, and then I am taking out her hair. So her hair in the front, she is natural. She did flat iron her hair for some reason before she comes to me. She does that every single time, but I tell her not to do that. Like, you're natural, you don't have to put heat to your hair. But she flat ironed her hair, but I'm not going to put any heat to it, like trying to blend the curl patterns in or anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the even edge control on her edges. I used to use the one with the purple top, but now I use the one with the green top. To me, it's not really much of a difference, if you want to be honest. So I put some edge control on her hair, and then I put some Afro G foam mousse on her hair part, and that's going to start curling her hair up. Now, if her hair was natural, it still would work the same, if you want to be honest. Actually, it's harder that her hair is straight because it's harder to like scrunch it up and get it to be, curly and blended. I didn't want to apply any water because I didn't really want to cause frizz. I wanted a more of a structured style because I knew that the weave was going to be frizzy too. So yeah, so I used that, and then I got the freeze blast spray, and then I sprayed it on her edges after the edge control and I put cool air on her hair with the blow dryer, and that's how I kind of set the edges. So after that, yeah, and then she likes big hair, so I'm starting to comb her hair out and put some water. I sprayed some water on the hair. I didn't put any product on the weave. I just put water, and then I fluffed it. Is that a word? But anyways, fluffed it out. I really need to take like some speech classes or something to learn how to talk better because I be stumbling over my words. I know y'all be seeing what be going on. So yeah. So after that, yeah, that's basically it, you guys. You can flip it to the left, flip it to the right. It's so convenient. It's so pretty and natural looking. The hair actually was really, really bomb. Like I said, she only paid like $67 for the hair. So that's not bad for 3 bundles of 14, 16, and 18. That was not bad at all. But yes, I just used the foam on her hair part and I just scrunch it up and get it blended in. And that's how I got everything together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And, frontals and closures are not the only way to wear weave, You can also do that. Leave out on the edges and it be bomb. You get what I'm saying? So if anybody like this video, go ahead and thumbs it up. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Mwah.